y'all, it is time to judge. We are gonna look at all the new makeup that has been shown this week. Some of it's coming soon, some of it is available now. Some of it I want, some of it I don't want. But I have opinions on everything. I want you to share your opinion with me. This is where we judge makeup. We don't judge each other. No. I can absolutely hate a product. I can bash the way it looks. I can just wish it didn't exist. But if you love it and you want to buy it, guess what? I love it for you. We can disagree on makeup, but we're going to judge. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to slide my chair over. I'm going to pop up photos of the things we talk about. As always, everything is in the description box. If I have any information about the release, it will be in the description box. I am pumped. Let's jump into it. I think the theme in new makeup releases right now is complexion. I know usually at the beginning of the year we see complexion products releasing foundations, concealers, and I am here for it, especially this foundation from Louboutin Beauty. Now, I have never really been interested in the brand. It doesn't really call to me a ton, but this foundation, I think this will be mine if the information I'm seeing is correct. First of all, the shades look like they go from very fair to very deep, and that is making me happy. This says it is the Tonal Fluid Foundation. It says it's already available in some European countries. I don't know which ones. I did try to go and find it on the website. I could not, but it's going to be 62 euros, right? Does it say euros? And that's pretty pricey, but I want to try this. It says it is a foundation that is suitable for all skin types. It is medium to full coverage. And I want to see more of this. First of all, the packaging is a little like Art Deco-esque from what I'm seeing, and I like that. And when I'm looking at the shades, I don't see like the full shade description or anything. But actually, let me pop up this image. I love that Louboutin swatched on legs instead of arms and have the shoes in there. I mean, somebody on the marketing team is like, time out. We're known for shoes. Let's do the swatches on the leg. Genius. But if I'm looking at the leg in the middle, I see 35NO. Then I see a shade higher up that says 40WO. I am thinking that those are olive undertones. Now, not always. I have been played by brands before, and I'm like, ooh, the shade ends in O, that must be olive, and then it hasn't come to be the case. But if that is neutral olive and warm olive, I think I'm going to buy this. I think I'm going to buy this, and the swatches look good, right? Sometimes there are a good shade range, but when you look at the undertones, they look weird. These all look really nice, and looking at them, like I said, it looks like it goes from very light, what is the lightest shade, maybe 05N, to the deepest shade being 80N. Like, I'm gonna need this, so I thought we would start off the video with something that I'm pretty excited about. Never tried the brand, but this has my interest. Let's swap over and we'll keep talking about complexion, but we'll jump completely from luxury to more lower price point drugstore e.l.f. The way I screamed when I saw that e.l.f. is bringing back their Jelly Pop Primer. Okay, here is mine that I had years ago. They launched this and then it was gone. I don't know if it was a limited edition collection or what. I don't remember. But if you see, like, mine is down to here. And I stopped using it because I loved it so much that I was like, I can't repurchase it. And I need to have it. And my time has come to bringing it back. I am buying this. So this is actually more glowy and more sticky, in my opinion, than their... What is the grip one called? It's like the dupe for the Hydro Grip, the e.l.f. What is it? I love it though. I love those too, but this one is even more sticky and it's more like glowy. It's more than those. The Power Grip, right? Is the Power Grip. So yeah, it's a sticky one that grips, translucent finish, it's smooth texture, watermelon, $10. I'm so happy this is coming back, y'all. I know this is not a new release, but I think it's been gone for over a year, right? And when I tell you I am pumped, I am pumped, I am pumped, let me just tell you, I'm happy. Also in complexion, we have new primers coming from Guerlain. So this is new shades in their Gold 24K Radiance Primer. I actually had the gold primer years ago and I really liked it. I used it up and I didn't repurchase because I was testing some other primers at the time and it just didn't come back to my mind. I tried the one that is like this from YSL and I didn't like it as much as I like this one from Guerlain. So what they're doing, the gold one, it's been around. It has been around. It's not new. It's been out for years. But this is now in new shades. They're having white gold for cool skin tones, pink gold for warm skin tones, and I had the original, the yellow gold. It says that one's neutral. I don't remember this having any pigment once I blended it on my skin. So I don't know that this was necessary because it is like gold when you pump it out. It's clear and it has some gold in there, but then when you kind of rub it on and you put it on your face, it is clear. So I think that part is maybe a little gimmicky, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody else has tried it and they're like, no, it definitely left some type of tint on my skin. I never saw that. I did feel like it helped like make my skin feel nice and like kind of plump for makeup. It helped extend the wear of my makeup. I remember loving this one. So I'm actually thinking like, man, maybe I should like repurchase this. The rose gold and the white gold, I'm sorry, the pink gold and the white gold are available in Asia now. So they'll hopefully be coming around the world soon. But I really like this. Yeah, it says hydration, radiance, long-lasting makeup. And don't let the hydrating radiance scare you if you have oily skin. I have oily skin and I remember wearing this during 12-hour night shifts at the hospital and it helping extend the wear of my makeup. I would say it gives hydration in that like plump, ready for makeup feel, not like that overly heavy feel. You know what I'm saying? So this is very expensive. It's $85. But I remember loving it, so I think I'm going to have to pick it up. And I remember liking the YSL one, but not as much as the Guerlain. So I think I'm going to buy it again. I just convinced myself to buy this. Again, I don't need it. I don't need it, but I'll probably buy it along with the e.l.f. primer, which I'm probably going to buy like 2 of. Beauty Bakery has released a pressed setting powder in 9 new shades. This is a powder compact, available now. It says correct. It is a pressed flour powder. So they have their loose like baking setting flour powder, really cute name. I had the loose version and I liked it, but I didn't love it. So it never like beat out any of my other favorites. So I don't think I'm going to pick up this pressed version. It's just not a need for me. But if you love the loose version and you've been waiting for a pressed, it is available now. I will link it down below. Also in complexion, Makeup Forever has launched new and improved bronzers. It says these are the new artist bronzers, and I guess they had these, they took them away, they improved them, which I can appreciate. You know, like, why, if you have a product that's great, in 5 years, new developments, new ingredients, new formulations, it may be dated. You know, there may be new, better things. So I appreciate that they're like, you know, we want to update something we already had. And it says these are the artist bronzers. It says it's a range and it comes in 8 shades. That's all I've got. I did look at these on the website because I like to do my research before I sit down and talk to y'all. And I didn't see anything that was like special enough to make me buy them. Now, if I happen to see these in stores one day, I would definitely swatch them and look at them. But for right now, it's nothing that I'm like, here, take my money. I think these are at like the $35 to $40 price point. And there's nothing that's like making me buy it. I'm enjoying the bronzers I have. I'm open to trying new ones as always, but there's just nothing, I don't know, like you gotta have some type of special claim to get me to buy, you know, like there's too much cool stuff on the market to just be like throwing my money around all willy-nilly, you know. I also am planning to pass on these Bobbi Brown blushes. So we talked last week, I think, or maybe the week before, about new bronzers from Bobbi Brown coming to Ulta. And I was kind of excited because I had a Bobbi Brown bronzer that I really enjoyed. And I saw that the new bronzers were coming and they look like they had great like olive undertones to them. But they have coconut oil as a main ingredient. Coconut oil is a known comedogenic ingredient, clogs pores. I think these are available now though, so I am going to find them. I'm going to link, I'm going to check for myself because I do think these shades look really, really pretty. Pale pink. Some of these are shades because I know they had pale pink before. So some of these are shades that they've had before. It says buildable, blendable, silky soft finish. And so I think this is just like a reformulation because I'm pretty sure I remember pale pink. Anyways, I'm planning to pass on this. That was a little chaotic, sorry. So Maybelline is releasing a new foundation. This is already available in Asia. I always hate saying like in Asia, but that's what like Trend Mood and all the reports I say can find. I know like it's probably not the entire Asian continent that has this release. I'm guessing it's a couple of select countries. I don't know, but just know, like, I'm sorry when I'm like, it's available in Asia. Like, I understand it's probably not the whole continent, but that's the information I have. You know, I'm just trying to go with what I have to work with. But this is new from Maybelline, and it says it is the Super Stay Lumi Matte Foundation. That makes me happy because Lumi Matte, yes, it seems like those are opposite words, like they shouldn't go together, but it's kind of a marketing word to sound special, I guess, but it usually means not a flat matte, like not a matte that really is just like matte. Usually more of like a skin-like matte, and I really like that when it's not a flat matte, but it is a skin-like matte looking like my skin. Not overly glowy, not overly matte. So I'm gonna have to get this. All I see is Lumi Matte Foundation, light as air. Right now, it is an Asian exclusive. I hope that is not the case always. I kind of like this frosted bottle, but I hope that they expand the shade range, and I hope that they bring it to us worldwide because I would really like to try this one. I'm also very intrigued by this new release from Makeup Revolution. It's the first ever skin loving serum foundation. It just says coming 2024, soft as silk, light as air. And I want it. It says it's going to come to revolutionbeauty.com. It's also going to come to Ulta in the US and Beauty Bay. Luminous Serum Foundation, Silk Skin. So I don't know if that is going to be like too glowy for me, but Makeup Revolution has really good undertones. I know we can kind of not love everything Makeup Revolution, but I want to try this. I have really liked their IRL concealer, their IRL foundation. In fact, I have it here in front of me because I was not wearing it today, but I have used it over the weekend and I need to clean up. But like, I really like them. I am always bummed that all retailers don't carry all the shades. I order my shades directly from their site because they do have they have more undertones and stuff on their site. So if you're looking at Ulta or you're looking somewhere and you don't see your shade and you want to try something, I do recommend checking their website because that's where I get my shades from. And because I've had a good experience with that foundation, that concealer, it just makes me curious, okay? It's Silk Skin Serum. I'm guessing it's going to be in the $10 to $12 price point. I'm still bummed because they haven't brought their like matte skin tint to the US, and I really want to try that too. So I don't know, like there's so many complexion products that I'm excited about, y'all. This blush from Buxom, again talking about complexion, I'm curious, not curious enough to purchase, but let's talk about it. Plump Shot Collagen Peptides Plumping Cream Blush. It says it's a plumping cream to powder blush that plumps and defines cheeks with natural blurred filter-like finish for $28. And I don't know what makes it plumping. So I'm reading what they have on the Ulta site, and it says the plumping complex helps improve collagen and elastin to build volume. Collagen peptides leave skin feeling fuller and hydrated. Shown to visibly plump cheeks by 25%. I don't know if that's because the color makes it look plumped and the fact that it is a cream blush, so it's looking hydrating. I don't know what, I mean, peptides in skincare are great, but I'm just thinking about blush. I don't know, it feels like if it were a moisturizer, I'd be like, sure, plumps the skin, but a blush, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Like, I don't know. Okay. I do think the shades look pretty. There's like a coral. There are some pretty like mauvey rose tones. It looks like we have more of like a pinky shade. Yeah. I don't know. Not for me. Fenty Beauty is releasing a new concealer. I really like Fenty Beauty. I wouldn't say everything I have from the brand is like a holy grail favorite, but I definitely have some from them that I love. Their bronzer, I love. Really enjoying their new, the new to me cream bronzer that I reviewed not too long ago. I love their lip glosses, lipsticks. Like, I have some products from Fenty that I really like. So this is their new concealer. It is the Hydrating Longwear Concealer. It says it's moisturizing, medium coverage, 50 shades, and it's coming on the 12th. So I like a concealer that is medium coverage, and I like it to be hydrating to an extent. Now, I have oily skin, but your girl is 36. I'm like, let me make sure I get my age right. I'm 36. So I do have some fine lines under my eyes. You can't see them quite as much because I've got them covered up with a multi-chrome right now. So, you know, I just disguise those. But I do have some fine lines, and especially like when I smile and stuff. So I don't want a concealer that's like super drying. You know, I'm not able to wear like the same concealer on my oily skin that I was when I was 19, you know? So I do like some hydration, but I don't like when it's a heavy hydration, because then that will kind of settle weird and my oil will eat it, and you know, they don't need an extra snack. So I'm contemplating this one. I like Fenty stuff, so I feel like maybe I would get on with this. Easy to apply, moisturizing, medium coverage. I mean, that sounds like things I like. Would you like me to try this? I could definitely put it in like a testing new makeup where I try several things. I always like Fenty's shade range, so I know I'd be able to find a shade for myself. I'm curious, is this the hydrating concealer type that I like, that works for me and people with dry skin, or is this the hydrating concealer that is like absolutely no unless you have dry skin? You know, I'm kind of curious. Let's talk about a sneak peek from Clionadh, because this has me like, I'm ready. I don't want to wait. Show me now, but I have to wait. But I'm excited about this. So Clionadh posted this. 2 of their old palettes, like old palettes. I do not have these, but palettes that they had years ago. And it says, Happy New Year. We're excited to show you everything we have planned for 2024. Here's one sneak peek of what you can expect. So I am wondering if they are going to do a 2024 version of their palettes. I am hoping for an interesting color story, for mattes with their beautiful shimmer or multi-chrome or whatever formula they want to throw in. I would love to have a Clionadh palette that has like everything for a look in it. Not that you can't do all multi-chrome looks. You can. I have, I'm sure I will again, but I do love mattes in a look as well. So I'm very hopeful that we're getting like new versions of these palettes. I would absolutely love that, and I'm pumped for it. Okay, I don't always talk about Sephora sets, but I wanted to mention this one because I think this one is a really, really good value of lip products, because this is $34 and you get 3 full-size products and 2 sample sizes. So I don't love the thought of like paying for samples, so we don't always talk about these, but 3 full size, I mean, Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Lipstick and Pillow Talk. That is $35. If you go to the website, Sephora's website, whatever, that is $35 alone. So you're already getting a discount with this set being $34. You also get a full-size Kind Words Matte Lipstick from Rare Beauty in the shade Humble, which is $20. And then the Glossier Ultra Lip High Shine Lipstick in Villa is $18. So those are full size. Then you get a sample of the Clarins lip oil. I really like my lip oil. And the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump and Honeysuckle. I thought this was a really good value. Sephora did a good job with this one. FYI, I will link it for y'all down below if it's not sold out. Speaking of lip products, Lawless has expanded their Cherry Vanilla collection, which I love. I know I uploaded to TikTok. I know I uploaded to Instagram. I'm not sure if I put it here as a short, but I was using a Lawless lip liner with the Cherry Vanilla Gloss. Love that lip combo. So when I saw that they were expanding Cherry Vanilla, so happy. I already have the lip mask. I love the Lawless lip mask, and I love the Forget the Filler Gloss, but now it's a big size. And in their like lip balm formula. So I am pumped. Lawless actually sent this to me, and I cannot wait to use the balm in this shade, because I have the balm in Watermelon and I love it. It's beautiful. So I'm super excited to have a bigger size in Cherry Vanilla because I love that gloss. If you do not like stingy lip products that burn and plump, think the like Too Faced lip injection. Don't let Forget the Filler scare you, because it is not like that. It's more plumping, and that's just very smoothing. It just looks really nice and smooth on the lips. So when I use it, I do feel like my lips look plump because of that, not because it's like causing an allergic reaction. Just very flattering and glossy, beautiful on the lips. So the lip mask and the Forget the Filler gloss were existing in Cherry Vanilla, but the balm is new and the large size is new. Love. This is going to be available on the 8th, so on Monday at Sephora, but I believe it's already on the Lawless website now. So super, super excited about that release, because that is a product that I love. It is a shade that I love, and now I have it in a new formula and new size. Tower 28 has a collab with Kung Fu Panda, and I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. I think this is super cute. So Kung Fu Panda is coming out with a new movie, Kung Fu Panda 4. It is the Year of the Dragon, so this makes total sense to me. This is a new cream blush and lip gloss kit. It's 2 of their full-size best sellers. So the Beach Please Cream Blush in a new shade, and it is a exclusive shade. I like that. So it is the shade Dumpling Hour, a red. I love a red blush. I think it looks so beautiful, almost like a sunburn, but in a healthy way. You know, no skin damage, but you look like you've been in the sun. And then there is the Shine On Non-Sticky Jelly Gloss in Magic, which is a clear with a gold shimmer. So I thought this was really, really cute. I did not pick it up, but I'm glad too that they didn't just stick this in a box that was packaged cute. Like, the actual component of the blush looks cute too. I appreciate that. And I think it looks really pretty. Hourglass has launched new lip liners, and I think these look super pretty. So these are the ultra creamy transfer resistant lip liners, and they're $29 each. I am gonna pass on these. It says it doesn't smudge or fade, but then it also says it has a jojoba oil in it, so I don't know. These are ones that I would like to maybe swatch on my hand in store, because I like a very creamy lip liner, like the ColourPop lippy pencils, when I want to kind of fill in my entire lip, let that be my lip color. But if I'm going with just a lip liner, I prefer something that is not too creamy, that's going to stay in place and last all day. So I would want to swatch these and see, like, how creamy are they? What type of formula are they? So I'm going to pass on these, but I do think the shades look pretty. I don't need them, you know, especially for $29. I don't need them. So Lancome is releasing a new matte lip cream. These are the soft matte lip creams, 12 hours of plush comfort, ultra creamy that melts onto the lips, gives a veil of color, 6 shades. I don't need these. The swatches and the description make me think of the Kaleidos lip clays, and I love that formula, and I don't need these from Lancome. I have tons of shades. I think that's a beautiful formula. I understand why Lancome is coming out with this. It's just not something that I need, and all of the shades look kind of similar, don't they? Like, they're all kind of like warm, reddy orange shades. I don't know. When I saw this, I was like, wait, are those all the shades? It seems like they would have given a little more variety. Like, maybe that's just me. So Glaminatrix has given us a sneak peek of what they have coming in the new year too. This says, new product coming for 2024, liquid cheek and lip flush. Here's 2 out of the 5 shades we will have. So I really cannot tell a lot from this photo, so I can't really say much about it, but I will say I really like Glaminatrix shadows. And I'm happy to see them expanding and doing some different products. I always love seeing brands fill out their line, try new things. So I'll be intrigued. I'll be keeping my eyes open to see when they have the full announcement. Chantecaille new sea turtle. Listen, I'm not buying these Chantecaille products, but I love talking about them because the packaging and all is always so cute. I love the sea turtle. I feel like this is very simplistic vibes, but I like it. I mean, I am wearing like some shades from Seahorse today. I will link all the makeup I'm wearing down below. If you didn't know, I always put it in the description box. You can always check there for everything. But I like the lipstick packaging the most. I think it's so cute. So Sea Turtle collection, usually with these types of collections, Chantecaille also donates to some type of like rescue or preservation or something of the animals that they feature. So I don't see that information here, but I'm assuming that is so. There are eyeshadow trios. There we go. $78. Absolutely not for me. And then the Lip Chic hydrating lipsticks. Those look beautiful. $54 each, but I could more be tempted to try those. I'm not going to purchase these, but I do think they look really pretty. Just not going to buy it. REM has a new set out, and this is available in Europe now. It is the Yours Truly set. Interstellar Highlighter Topper, Midnight Shadow Lustrous Liquid Shadow, and a Plumping Lip Gloss. I would like to try that highlighter. I've heard good things about REM's highlighter formula. I've never tried it though. The only things I've tried from the brand are their concealer, which I didn't love, and their foundation, which I do love. So I'm intrigued. I don't know that I need a liquid eyeshadow from the brand, so maybe I should skip this set. It's coming to Ulta, but maybe I should just pick up a single highlighter. But I do think this shade of highlighter would be a really beautiful blush topper. I'm conflicted. Should I buy this set or should I just buy a single highlighter? Something to think about. Sydney Grace has a new eyeshadow palette coming. Let me get the collaborator's name correct. This is Kendra Matthews, and it is the Unveiled palette. It says that Kendra is a bridal makeup artist, and they have worked with her to create a palette for her 3 most asked about bridal looks. So there will be 2 versions, a light and a deep. Sydney Grace typically does that to where it's the same palette, but like instead of say like 3 of the light shades, maybe a bit deeper, something like that in the deep version. I am always more curious about the deep version because I do like drama and dark shadows. It's going to launch on the 15th and it is going to be $52. Now, I wore green eyeshadow on my wedding day over 17 years ago, so this would not be the perfect bridal palette for me, but I understand that these are the colors most people are looking for. These are the colors most people are looking for. I've done several brides' makeup, and it's always been colors like this. I understand that my green eyeshadow on my wedding day is not the norm. So I think this is a smart release, and it looks pretty. Sydney Grace makes nice shadows, so I will definitely be interested. I'm sure I'm going to see tons of videos going up. I think it could be nice to pair with some of my beautiful loose pigments or multi-chrome shadows, and I'm always excited to see creators, artists get to work with their favorite brands. So congratulations to Sydney Grace and Kendra. All right, y'all, that is all we have to talk about today. Please judge down in the comments. Judge the makeup. Let me know. Are you excited for this stuff? Are you not excited for it? Are you going to buy it? Do you want it, but you're not going to buy it? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so my videos will keep showing up on your subscription feed if you want to not miss out on any. But yeah, I had a great time. I have lots of videos coming this week, and I will see you then. Bye!